We have a new patch, and here are the tank changes. Diva Light Gun. Base projectile size reduced from 0.25 to 0.2 meters. Total projectile size is now 0.3 meters. Roadhog, take a breather. Damage reduction increased from 40% to 50%. Zarya Particle Cannon. Primary fire minimum damage increased from 85 to 95 damage per second. So this means that Diva's gonna be a little bit trickier to land your shots with Diva right now. Roadhog should become harder to kill while using Take a Breather, so I assume that he's going to be a little bit better at taking space. And Zarya with the Particle Cannon, of course, that's a clear damage buff for her, so she should be able to do a little bit more in teamfights. Hero's got a lot of changes with the new patch. Here they are. Hanzo. Base projectile size is reduced from 0.1 to 0.075 meters. Total projectile size is now 0.175 meters. Junkrat Concussion Mine. Cooldown increased from 8 to 7 seconds. Maximum damage increased from 110 to 120. And minimum damage increased from 20 to 55. Soldier Heavy Pulse Rifle now uses the smaller 0.05 meter hit scan projectile size modifier. Total projectile size is now 0.05 meters. Tracer Pulse Pistols. Minimum damage range reduced from 12 to 10. And Widowmaker Widow's Kiss now uses the smaller 0.05 meter hit scan projectile size modifier, and total projectile size is now 0.05 meters. I'm sorry, a lot of numbers with this patch. Scope shot damage fall off min-max range increased from 40, 60 to 50, 70 meters. So from what we've seen, they have reduced Hanzo's arrows, like the size of the arrows a little bit. Don't quite know why they did that. I think that Hanzo was okay-ish. I mean, sure. Junkrat has been struggling in Season 9, so I do understand like buffing his Concussion Mine over here because the new breakpoints are affecting his playstyle a lot. He can't sneak behind and secure kills. I don't know exactly if this change will help you one-shot again, like not one-shot, help you combo in order to secure kills and stuff, but he definitely will be a little bit stronger. He's going to be stronger than he is right now, you know, that's for sure. So Junkrat mains, rejoice. I don't know if this is enough to make him playable that much. Soldier should be a little bit harder to land your shots right now, because the bullets have a different size modifier. Tracer, Pulse Pistols. Tracer has been the best DPS in Season 9, so I understand the nerf to her. Interesting approach, because right now what it means is that you have to get a little bit closer in order to get the maximum damage that you can out of Tracer's pistol. So you have to be 2 meters closer to the enemies, which is interesting because if you're closer to the enemies, Tracer is also closer. You can deal with her a little bit easier because she's just right in front of you, you know, and 10 meters, I think a lot of abilities can work like in that 10-meter radius, so they can boop her and do other stuff like that. You know, at least close the distance a little bit faster so you can get value out of those abilities. And Widowmaker, Widow's Kiss, now uses the smaller 0.05. Okay, a lot of numbers and stuff. The TLDR is that it's going to be a little bit harder to land headshots with Widowmaker right now because the bullets are smaller. Widowmaker has been taking over lobbies. So this is a welcome change. I don't quite understand. I can't test it in game. Like the second change, scope shot damage fall off min-max range increased from 40, 60 to 50, 70 meters. I'm reading this as a buff, right? She should be effective at longer distances. Please correct me if I'm wrong and let me know what this change actually means because I can't test it right now. Thank you. And here are the changes that supports got with the new hotfix in Season 9. Illari, Healing Pylon. Cooldown decreased from 8 to 6 seconds. Cooldown when destroyed by enemies decreased from 15 to 12 seconds. Captive Sun, her ultimate. Sunstruck Explosion damage increased from 100 to 160. Sunstruck Explosion now has damage fall off again, reducing damage by up to 25%. Lucio, Sonic Amplifier. Base projectile size reduced from 0.15 to 0.1 meters. Total projectile size is now 0.25 meters. Mercy, Caduceus Blaster. Base projectile size reduced from 0.25 to 0.2 meters. Total projectile size is now 0.03 meters. Zenyatta, base health decreased from 100 to 75, and snap kick knockback decreased by 25%. So we're saying that Illari, the weakest support guy now in Season 9, in my opinion, received some pretty nice buffs. You should have higher pylon uptime with these changes, and also the ultimate change is going to be pretty sweet, especially with everybody having like more HP right now. She's definitely going to be stronger than before. Lucio is going to be a little bit harder to land your shots with him, but I think he's still going to be pretty strong going forward. Mercy, we've all seen those clips in training range, you know, like Mercy's blaster getting a lot of shots and stuff, securing a lot of kills. I think that she's still going to be pretty okay, you know. You're still gonna be having to go DPS Mercy in Valkyrie, you can still do that. And Zenyatta, the MVP of Season 9 for supports, got some HP nerfs. He's gonna have 250 hit points now, so if you get to him, it's gonna be easier to focus him down. Not to mention that if he wants to kick you away, he's gonna kick you a bit of a shorter distance, so you should be able to get up close to him a little bit faster.